Now you have these games on Roblox, like Piggy, Gummy, and Bacon. Now these all seem pretty different at first glance, but they're all pretty much based off the same thing, the same concept at least. Now if you don't know, Piggy is a direct ripoff of Granny. And if you didn't know that, well, now you do. Now in House, the first chapter of Piggy, there is a door underneath the staircase. Now here we are in Carnival, because my sister just got Piggy and we're gonna get a close-up of what's going on with the dress and the bat. So Piggy always spawns at 9:30 exactly, and keep that in mind because you're gonna need to know it later. Piggy also always spawns in Carnival behind the fox's cage. If you're wondering, just a small tip. And here we are, 9:30, Piggy is woken up right here. And you get a good look at the dress and the bat. Now we go up. And Piggy uses the bat to defeat us. This bat is not only a clear reference to Granny, but Granny also uses the bat to defeat players too. Now here's what I believe is the Granny bat. It looks pretty familiar to the Piggy bat, doesn't it? This is the Granny dress. It doesn't look exactly like Piggy, but the similarity is still there. Now enough looking at my pitiful attempts at cropping things, and we're into the bigger things that make it similar. But I know you're probably asking, or you're probably not, but what is Piggy related to the other games like Gummy and Bacon? Well, I'll tell you. Just look at the time that Bacon spawns in. Look at the time Gummy spawns too. So as we see here, when we're in Bacon's estate, the first chapter is a house, just like Piggy, with a door leading to the basement under its stairs, also like Piggy. So these two are more closely related than you might think at first glance. And now we see here in House at Piggy, how when we go down the stairs, we can clearly see that there's a door under the stairs, inside the stairs, that leads to, guess where? The basement, just like in Bacon. Now Piggy in general, like the house is actually a pretty easy map. The goal of the map is to basically find the gears, the board, and basically with the gears you go outside and put them in a shed so you can get white key later on. And white key is on the escape door. You need to find the wrench in the board. Upstairs needs the board, and the wrench goes to the exit door again. The hammer is used to unlock a vent in the downstairs and the door. And after you do all that while avoiding Piggy, it's actually a pretty easy map in general. I mean, nothing about it was too hard. Gladly. Unlike some of the other ones on this, that took us way more than it should have, believe me. But luckily I started out with an easy one. This is probably the only one I'm going to time-lapse. The others will just be cut parts. Bye-bye. So, Station wasn't too hard. There's a cutscene at the beginning of Station, but at the end of Station there isn't a cutscene, so I didn't really care if I died much. which I do actually later on. The whole goal of Station really is to find the 2 Duracell batteries, put them in, and then pretty much everything else is pretty basic and you've already done before. Cyan key goes to outside, and also you can apparently cheese Piggy somehow. As we see here, Piggy's just literally standing there for no reason whatsoever, really. I don't know why, but Piggy was just doing nothing. So I was just like using the advantage to grab the orange key. Grabbed it. And I just decided, oh, what do I do? So I just walked up to Piggy, and Piggy, started chasing me again. So anyway, we're back to station, keep going. It wasn't too hard. I do end up dying because, well, apparently you can't jump over the chairs in the office room. And I found that really annoying because it's how I ended my demise. But I did watch my friend. There is no cutscene at the end, really. It just says you escaped. And, well, my friend does escape, obviously, or else, this would be time-lapse too. For some reason, the car didn't show up on my screen. But he got the fuel for the car, and he escaped. Yeah. So here we're going on to the next one, Gallery. We decided it would be a good idea to try and show you guys all the cutscenes, and we're going to. Nothing really out of the ordinary or new with Gallery. The first 3 Piggy chapters have dialogue at the beginning, but at the end they don't. So, I didn't really care if I died here, which I do again. Special thanks to Undercupcraft or Cat Mario. Please do subscribe to his channel for, basically carrying me through this. He's a lot better at this than I am. But I did sacrifice myself to get green key opened. I died to Daddy. And then I just watched my friend play through the rest, as you can see here. It's not like incredibly hard, I would say. It's rather easy-ish, but it's annoying because it has a very small room, and a lot of the time you can't really see where you're going without your camera like going into a wall. I don't like playing on first person because it's weird on this map too. So it's just a weird map, but it's not too difficult, and here we see my friend escapes. So now with Forest barely completed, and I mean barely because that took literally forever, I cut down half the tries. You only saw half the ones I actually tried. Eventually I gave up and I just let my friend, be Piggy. And well, anyway, and school, basically free Bunny. And finally there is a cutscene at the end, which is good because, there hasn't been yet. And it's pretty straightforward. It's a lot easier. It's really easy to cheese Madame Gazelle. You just don't go near her. And here we escape. Pretty easy. Please like and subscribe for part 2, and a special thanks to Cat Mario or Undercupcraft for his help. Please subscribe to his channel and mine too.